Hey, ladies. Welcome to Black Women Making Money, the home of the upwardly mobile Black woman. If you are wanting to be upwardly mobile, meaning that you make at least $130,000 a year, or if you're already there, you are in the right place. We are upper middle class women. And today's topic is really about why quote unquote, dumb women make the most money. So please click the like button as you are coming in or as you're listening to the replay. Please click the like button for me. Okay, so this topic came about because of a podcast that I was listening to. I'm actually subscribed to this man, a realtor, gentleman named Brandon, and he had a podcast about why dumb agents make the most money. And his thought process, which I agree with, is that he was talking with this woman and she was super smart. She was smart. She knew about every which way in order to make money in real estate. You could do this and you could do that and you could do the third. And yet she was broke. Yet she was going from thing to thing to thing. And his whole point in the podcast was dumb people make the most money. So I'm going to talk about dumb women making the most money. And dumb is in quotes, ladies. Dumb is in quotes. What does dumb mean? Dumb means that even though there are a lot of things that you can do in order to make money, focusing on one thing and becoming the best at that one thing is going to be the best way for you to go. So dumb women, quote unquote, dumb women, they do two things. Number one, they select one primary way that they're going to bring in money. And if our goal is to bring in $130,000 plus a year, let's find that one thing that can bring you $130,000 plus a year. This is why I'm not a fan of side hustles. I like side businesses, but I don't like side hustles because side hustles don't get you anywhere. So if you're saying, okay, Cherie, I'm at 80,000 right now, but I want to be at 130. Great. What is your plan to get there? Become a dumb woman. A dumb woman is somebody who finds one thing that she's going to focus on, kind of like Forrest Gump, one thing you're going to focus on, and you go all in on that one thing and you leave everything else behind. So, what's the technical skill that you're going to do and really get focused on that one thing? That doesn't mean you're not super smart within that technical skill. It means that you are not letting other things get in the way of you being successful. The other thing that Realtor Brandon said with regards to being a dumb person making the most money is that dumb people decide on what they want to do and then they execute. Again, they decide on what they want to do and they execute on that one thing. How many of you are stuck in analysis paralysis? You think you want to be a data analyst, then you think you want to be a data scientist, then you think you want to get into tech sales, then you think you want to, I don't know, fly into Mars, right? Whereas a quote unquote dumb woman, the reason why she makes so much money is she decides, this is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm staking my ground. Yes, I know that there are plenty of other people that make $130,000 a year doing this one thing. All I have to do is figure out what they're doing and execute on it. Problem number three that smart women do that dumb women don't is we as smart women, I'm calling myself in on this as well, is we say, okay, we're going to do something. And then when it comes time to execute, we're like, well, I'm going to execute, but I'm going to tweak this one thing or tweak that one thing, etc. I'm not telling you to follow somebody who did a plan in 1960 and bring it to 2024 and think it's going to make sense. I'm not telling you that is all at all. But if you're following the woman who did that in 2022 and that executable process is still good in 2024, ladies, it's time for us to be, quote unquote, a little bit dumber. Find something, say, this is what I'm going to do, stake myself in the ground with that, and execute. That is what Realtor Brandon meant. And the truth is, I know realtors making $700,000, $800,000 a year by being quote unquote dumb. What do? So these realtors specifically, they find a geographic target market that they want to go after, and they know everything about that target market, and all they do is market themselves on social media. They do networking, and they let everybody know this is the thing that I'm known for. That's being quote unquote dumb. So yes, dumb women make the most money. We decide on the career. We decide on if you're going to have a business, not having three businesses. Tell me any woman that you know who became super successful. Not once they became successful, then spun off and started business number 2, 3, 4. I'm talking about a woman who started from zero and became successful running 3 different businesses. I'll wait. If you're doing 3 different side businesses, you're quote unquote smart, meaning that you're trying to do too many things and you're probably drowning. And you know how you know you're drowning? It is because of your results. If I look in your bank account today, are you better off today than you were last year this time? If the answer is no, then it may be time to quote unquote dumb it down. We may need to start dumbing it down, ladies. So having one business, and then within one business, having 1 or 2 ways that you're bringing leads in, deciding what target market you're going after. Does that target market have money? Do not go after broke people in your business. Go after people who have money. How do you get access to them? Okay, there's 1 or 2 ways that I'll get access to the people who have money. Great, I'm going all in on that. Dumb women make the most money, ladies. The final thing with being dumb, quote unquote, is your investment strategy, ladies. Your investment strategy. What am I referring to? And first of all, let me throw up my banner here because I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is only an observation. If you ever hear about a person who grew a company, they sell it for $30 million, the super majority of people, if you ask them, what did you do with that money that you made once you sold that business? They will tell you, I put it in the S&P 500. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what these people who are successful are doing. Ladies, it's okay if you want to buy tax liens, and if you want to invest in startup businesses, and if you want to invest in oil and gas, etc. Yet the super majority of people do quote unquote dumb investing, which just means they make money, they put it away into the S&P 500. They make money, they put it away into the S&P 500. Sometimes us being smart investors make us more broke. If you don't have the ability to focus on how to make money with options, for example, maybe you need to dumb it down a little bit. That's what he was saying. I really like this as just something to think about. I know it's early morning. I'm so grateful Torian Dreams is in the house. Good morning. Hello, Rana. Hello, Donna Earth. Let me know what you all think about this as a concept. Securely Me, good morning. Good morning. Let me know what you all think about this, because sometimes we overcomplicate things. Are you not getting a result you're looking for because you are overcomplicating your money-making ability? Good morning, Chidima. I'm enjoying doing these morning conversations with you ladies. I'm not going to be on too long because I got to go to work. But what do you all think about this? I got 12 people in here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Torian Dream saying, I agree, focus on one thing to completion. That's what I am doing for the rest of the year. Good for you. Good for you. And by doing that, by focusing, by dumbing down, quote unquote, dumbing down your strategy, you're probably going to get farther ahead than most people. This is why Erica Williams talks all the time about some of the wealthiest people. She goes into these mastermind meetings, and some of the wealthiest people are the dumbest people. Why? Because they get a credit card, they open up a company, they hire a couple of people, and they work on that as their process. Sometimes some of the smartest people can't make a dime unless they're teaching. And then if they're teaching in a university or something like that, they make money. But other than that, smart women, oftentimes, we would even say probably 95% of the time, smart women don't make the most money. Securely Me is saying, yep, laser focus on one thing. I'm focusing on these certifications until I start school in August. Good for you. Focusing on the certifications, focusing on the lessons, like the problem solving things that you should be able to do based on what they're teaching you in those certification classes as well. Becoming the best at whatever thing it is that you're studying. Ron is saying sometimes people need to dumb it down. Yes, they do. Or act dumb. Yes, they do. Sometimes we do need to dumb it down a little bit. Sometimes we're trying to do too much. Sometimes we're trying to be too much. Sometimes we're trying to get into too many investment ideas versus, look, make 150. Focus on just making 150, socking it away in S&P 500. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just an idea of the smartest people making $150,000 a year and socking away 25% of their income into S&P. Making $150,000 a year, figuring out all the tax tricks you can do in order to get taxed the least with, your IRAs. And if you own a business, a SEP IRA and, self-directed IRAs and things like that, and just putting that money away, maximizing your HSA accounts. HSA is health savings accounts, things like that. Hey, I got a plan. All I'm going to do is I'm not going to focus on getting tax liens and tax deeds and all of this stuff, even though we're going to start really getting into those things. But maybe you need to dumb your investment strategy down and just focus on right now I'm making $80,000 a year. I got to get to 130. So I'm not going to get bogged down with this other stuff. Securely Me is saying, yep, it's easy to act dumb and it helps. Yes, it does. It's easier and it's actually better for your wallet if you act quote unquote dumb. I'm not telling you to be dumb, like not be street smart, not be book smart, but and not be smart at work, right? I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm telling you to not get bogged down with a lot of other stuff that you're doing. Focus on one thing. Rana saying, Cherie, did you receive my, I don't remember receiving it, Rana, but I'll check again. I definitely will check again. Now that I lost over 100 pounds, it's time to work on my time. Good for you. I need to be where you are. I did not go to the gym this morning. Shame on me. But I'm working on this project. I took another project outside of my lending. Big mistake. And now I really enjoyed the project, but it did take me off of my one thing. So Cherie will not be doing any other outside projects. And a friend asked me to do it and they paid me well. So, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you to that friend and that company that hired me to do this outside project. But from now on, Cherie is going to be dumb. Cherie has 2 ways she's going to be bringing in business, and Cherie's going to focus on those 2 things, and that is it. Cherie's about to turn into dumb money over here. So acting dumb in the workplace helps. Yeah, just make sure you don't act so dumb that it keeps you from promotable task. But yeah, act dumb. Like this is the thing that I do well, and I'm going to stick with my thing. Yes. Thank you. That's why I haven't been attending Zoom meetings. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Don't worry about it. Look, I understand you all have to go into dark mode and things like that. As long as you emerge better, you know me. I'm rah rah cheer you on for it. So um, and Torian Dreams is saying, congratulations. Well, that is it, ladies. This is a really quick thing that I wanted to do. I really am enjoying the morning chats. Let me know if you all like these morning chats for us to come in like 15 minutes and just kind of boost the day up. Put a one in the comments if you like these. I will try to come as many days as possible. It does seem to work better than the evenings for me because once my day gets started, it's kind of tough. But I kind of like these, between 7:20 and 8 p.m. being able to come and kind of give you all just a little tip of the day. Perfect. So you all are saying one, you like these as well. Just kind of get you started. Perfect. Perfect. So ladies, God bless you. And I will see you prayerfully tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye.